In chapter 9, I'll be reading from verse 10. Chapter 9. You know, I say I'm reading through Ecclesiastes chapter 8, 9, and 10. Chapter 9, I'll be reading verse 10. Look at what verse 10 says. It says, whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. He said, I returned under the sun, and I saw that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in evilness, as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. I go back now and I'll read this in New Living Translation. He said, whatever you do, do well. For when you go to the grave, there shall be no work or planning or knowledge or wisdom. In where? In the grave. He said, I have observed something else under the sun. The fastest runner does not always win the race. And the strongest warrior does not always win this battle. The wise sometimes go hungry. Maybe man pint to logman. He said, and the skillful are not necessarily worthy, and those who are educated don't always lead successful life. It's all decided by chance, by being in the right place at the right time. Verse 12 now says, and people can never predict when hard time might come. Like fish in a net or bird in a trap, people are caught by sudden tragedy. Wow. He said, whatsoever your hand find to do, do it all. He said, if your hand findeth any work, device, knowledge, planning, whatsoever your hand find to do in this life, he said, do them. Stop procrastination. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. Not knowing that as every day approach, you are also getting close to the grave. No procrastination. Do them. I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow will come. By tomorrow, I will do this. By next tomorrow, I will do that. Stop procrastination. Start now. And one thing you're also forgetting that some of these things you are procrastinating about, there are age when you get to, you cannot even do them. Strength is gone. Do you know that the kind of life I live in the area of prayer, fasting, studying the word, if I get to 8, I'll still be able to do it. You know why? Because I started when I was young. So it has become part of my nature. When my spiritual father came to greet me, and Baba was around his 90s when he came to my place to greet me, 90 plus. By 12 a.m., Baba is awake, praying. 5, you see Baba is going to go and we will. 5, he's praying. Then later we sleep a little. By 7, he will stand up, go and take his bath. By 7, 90-something-year-old man. He stayed in my house for almost 2-3 weeks. And that's what he was doing every day. You can't fake it if that's not the life you are living for 3 weeks. You can't. Do them now. Now that there's still bone, you still have backbone. Not when that time you'll be looking for third leg. You know, say, hey, it's now I want to do it now. Do it now. Bible says no procrastination. This small life that we have. If God decided to give you 1,000 years, it's small. You have forgotten that there was one time people like Abraham were on the earth. They thought the world would not end. They will not die. They are gone. Jesus came 2024 years ago. Jesus came. 2024. Jesus was here on the earth. Imagine, like yesterday, we are in 2024 years after. Life. This life. He said, whatsoever your hand find to, do it now. No procrastination. Do you know why you have to do it even now? Look at what he said. He said, why? He said, I return, I saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, yet riches to men of understanding, yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. If these things are subjected to time and chance, what is time? Time is your age. Time is your lifetime. If they are subjected to time and chance, that if I'm even trying it, I don't know whether peradventure it will work. You are busy procrastinating. No procrastination. No. Hallelujah. Don't procrastinate. Whatsoever your hand find to do, learn everything. Learn everything that you are given permission to know it. You don't need to be a doctor to begin to try to start to know things about medical. That's what I do. I study little here. I want to know little here, and there. Why? Because those little knowledge may be necessary in a time of need. Try to know. What did he say? He said, whatsoever you hand find to do, do them. Do it. Because the race is not to the swift. The battle is not to the strong. Nor bread to men of wisdom. He said time and chance. You require enough time if you are going to change things in life. Those that you celebrate today as great people, they will tell you how many hours of practice they put in. Time is required if the race will belong to you. Time is required if the bread must come to you. Wisdom is not enough. It is wisdom that is put into practice. Hallelujah. Nobody achieves success at the first go. Time is required. Time. So if time is required and now you are procrastinating and you are going to 70, where will you have the time to start? There's some of you, what you carry require constant 20 years of hitting hard at it. Some require 30, some 40. It took Jesus to be 30 years to come out as the Son of God. Hallelujah. Put in the time. Put in the time. It is the time that will give you availability of different chances. Am I right? It is a thing. If you try this chance, it no work. You say, this is no go this way. You try another chance. You have the time to be trying different chances when you are still procrastinating and you are waiting now. The way you are dragging, it could be 70 years. Now that you are young, in a day, in a complete month, you might have tried 10 chances. And you discover none is working. You move again. You try. You move again. You keep going at it. When you are trying to pull down a building using hammer, not using mechanized way of bringing it down, as you are eating it, the wall start getting weak gradually. It won't fall at once. It will be getting weak gradually. So you will need more time to keep eating at that wall to start bringing it down. If you want to bring down a high scraper of about 100 story using hammer and chisel, hope you are sure that if you people are like 50 or 100 to do that, you could spend the next 6 months, 1 year bringing that building down. But what happened? Will the building eventually fall? Yes, it will fall because you go there every day to hit the building. Bring down what can be. If today is louvers that will come down. Tomorrow if it is a wood. Next one if it's an iron. As you keep going daily, hitting at it. That daily you are going is what? Is time. As you are hitting at it, every time you are having more chances of pulling down that building. But some, even when they try something, they give up. They go back into their shell. They are not trying again. You can't continue like this and have a great life. You say this thing where you they do, now your passion, and God show you. And yet you are not improving on it. I know what is happening to so many. As long as they cannot count that finance they wanted from that business, they think they don't require more effort. Say, let me rest these 2 weeks, Joa. I'm even tired. We do this, no money. That's how your passion should be to you. If your passion requires 8 hours of work, and you have not been working for 8 hours, brother, you dey do yourself. What does your passion require? Give it to it. Time and chance is all you require with God on your side. Time and chance. Keep it in. Stop looking for the reward. Stop looking for what? You want your gratification now, quick gratification. Leave that. It's for the future. Keep sowing into what you are called to do. Keep sowing into what you are doing. Never get tired. Look at the finance. Already told you. Why do we not have too many skillful men, wise men, but yet they are suffering? It's because they do not understand the language of time and chance. I think one of the richest men, Carlos Slim, was saying one time, he said, we are not the smartest, neither are we the most intelligent. But there's something about us, whatsoever we want to do, we pursue until we see the end. They give it their all. They pull all of their energy into whatsoever they are pursuing. So this thing does not respond only to your wisdom. Where does your wisdom require? Your wisdom only requires to know how to do this thing, to understand what this business you are pursuing is all about, what this particular that is one thing you need wisdom for, to know how it works, how it does not work, what's supposed to be the way you should go about it. After you know, you now require hitting hard at it. That's why you now see that a man that does not even have close to the knowledge or idea of that business you are doing is more prosperous than even you that have the full knowledge, that you cannot talk to him now. Why? Because he learned one secret. That is not just the knowledge. He's being on the ground. Like I taught you one time, I said there's what I call walking wisdom and talking wisdom and doing wisdom. He said walking on miracle. As you stretch your hand to pray for this kid, that is wisdom at work. When a man comes to the site and is building that house, as building that apartment, that building, that architecture, that engineer that is building in the site, what he's doing is what I call a working wisdom. A wisdom at work, not just at writing. Many have wisdom as knowledge or as writing. They can write well. They can quote wisdom, but they cannot put wisdom to work. And that is where those that have been able to find greatness in life are excelling more. They have learned to put wisdom to work, not just in knowing and in talking.